I'm Scott, you're watching Guitarnivore. I'm here with Brian from Searching for Tone. And today we're going to do a two-part collaboration where we compare and contrast the Boss Katana Mini, the original Mini, to the Katana Mini X. Now, in this video, we're going to be just going over the Katana Mini. And in his video, we'll go over the Katana Mini X. And to see that, you're going to have to go over to his channel. So if you already know all about the Katana Mini and you have no interest in it, head on over to his channel and check out that part. So if you don't know anything about the Boss Katana Mini, it is a portable mini amplifier that runs off of 6 AA batteries or a 9-volt adapter. And it's got a 4-inch speaker, 7 watts. You got 3 different amps, clean, crunch, and brown. And you have a built-in delay on it and your normal EQ stuff, gain and volume. So we're going to play around with it a little bit and talk about all the things we like about it, don't like about it, and then we'll close it out and you can check out part 2 at Brian's channel. So starting out on the clean channel, it's got a great clean channel, and although it is small, it's got a pretty decent sound to it for what it is. With the many amps that are out there, it's hard to find one that sounds fairly decent at an affordable price. So just starting out on the clean channel. Guitar's already out of tune. You hear?
It's okay, because even when it's out of tune, someone's still going to write in the comments section,
Oh, yeah.
tune that guitar.
That's right. Especially if you have to use chorus. Whenever you use chorus in it, you know, what chorus does, it takes your sound, doubles it, and then it detunes one of those streams. So whenever you use chorus, somebody also always thinks that you're out of tune. But yeah, as far as the clean goes, I always like to clean, but I'm not much of a clean player. So what do you think about it?
So from other smaller, affordable amps of this nature, the clean definitely gets loud in a room, but there are definitely better options out there. I think once you start to get higher up in the the brown sound, the gain stages, this one doesn't get as loud as some of the more affordable options out there. But I think it's still a little bit cleaner in a sense of it's not farty and breaks up.
But it's not bad. The delay. The delay is decent, but it's the only effect you have aside from the gain channels. Now, one trick I was talking about that before is it cranking up the level to make it more? No.
No, I think it's
I think it was a time.
Opposite, yeah.
Cranked up the time all the way. Kind of gives it a reverby sound. But for lightweight, affordable, it used to be like $120. What are the prices on them now?
I think most times they're $99, but you can really find deals a lot of times. Just wait on Amazon or even I got this one actually at Best Buy for $79.99. I think one of the major advantages of this is that it does have the AA batteries, so you don't have to worry about an outlet plugging it in somewhere or recharging it. If you carry a bunch of spare batteries with you, you could take this thing anywhere and not have to worry about it dying on you.
So let's, you want to play something on the clean?
Yeah, sure. That's the only one thing was the single coils don't seem like it pushes it that much.
Yeah.
That's actually what mostly I've played on it is the single coils, where the humbuckers kind of push it a little bit more.
I'm going to switch guitars because this one just decided to go out of tune on me.
It's always good to have that option.
And then let's switch over to the crunch channel. Kind of preview it on that. We got the gain at about noon right now. I like this in the Mini because With the Mini X, I know we're going to contrast a little bit more. It seems like you have to push the gain a little bit more, where actually this one starts off at a decent amount of gain. Playing neck volume. What is up with my switches today? Volume up. I'm a little special sometimes. That's better. So yeah, the crunch channel. I always like the crunch channel on the Mini. Yeah, I think it sounds great for classic rock.
Yeah.
Anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, those pickups sounded great through that. I don't know if it's going to come as good through the audio in there, but in the room, I mean, especially for we're using it practicing setting, that was great.
Put it on the neck pickup. Those are, or not the. I'm sorry, the bridge. Put it on the bridge and give it some. So even with single notes and just, not trying to just constant power chord, the single notes sound good too.
Yeah.
Let's kick it up to brown, as to avoid trying to make this video way longer than it needs to be. So this is the brown channel. I'll let Brian start off on this one. And we got the gain, same gain. Kept it the same way, noon.
Messed that up.
Don't we all? So yeah, the brown's good. Let's push the gain a little bit more. With the gain, it does get louder, but at the same time, when you got your guitar on, you can hear it pick up any kind of interference. So if you have a small noise gate. Avoid a copyright flag.
Yeah.
On that one. But the brown's good. Let's try to push the volume a little bit more. Seems the speaker on the Mini holds up really well, even if it's not too loud. It still holds up very well once you start pushing the gain, and even with hotter pickups, we'll crank that gain all the way up. Let me get a little. Start pushing some low end. You start getting that struggling speaker. That's what we'll call it for now.
Yeah. But I mean, in the room here with humbuckers like that, it's awesome. I mean, it's not I feel like sometimes when I say something's awesome and someone's going to come back and say, like, you're shilling or something like that. I don't work for Boss, but to me, like, I always thought, like, I never was able to push an amp of this size in a room because it started to get, like, totally unusable, and that was cranked and it sounded great in a room.
Yeah, for what this is, and at the time it came out, and for the price, it was fantastic. All right, so try to tell me 3 things you like about it and 3 things you don't like about it.
So definitely the size. I actually, as cheesy as it is, this handle is kind of nice. It's not too big, not overbearing. I would have liked it if it was better, if it was the typical style handle. But the fact that it has the batteries, for some people, might be a major plus. Because I know some people don't like the fact that there is built-in batteries in some models where you can't change the batteries out. The things I didn't like about this particular model is the plasticky type enclosure. Even some of these smaller ones, they look like they're more well built. you would expect a little bit better from the Boss, which we'll see later that they've done a drastic improvement. And yeah, I mean, I don't know if I could really come up with a maybe built-in tuner, because if you're on the go, now you have to have some sort of, with a clip-on tuner or, using your phone. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it.
What I liked about it, like you said, the size. When I first got it, the size and the handle, it's a plastic handle, but it's kind of well balanced. You can pick it up. It's not too bad. I think that maybe adds a little more stability to it. I don't know. But yeah, the plastic, I think that's always been everyone's complaint, is the plastic and the lack of more effects. You got delay on there. It would have been nice if they had reverb on there at the time, but they didn't. My biggest complaint is probably like the plastic sounding cabinet, and that it's not. I want everything to be loud. Even the was it a Spark Go? It wasn't loud enough for me. So that's more of a me problem than it is a amp problem. But for cleans, like Brian said, outside of the gain stages, the cleans sound nice, especially in a room as small as this, or anywhere where you're not really trying to wake your neighbors, or in some cases you got an HOA.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, I don't have an HOA, so
You're lucky.
yeah. So that about covers it. We're going to talk about the Boss Katana Mini X over on Brian's channel. Head on over to his channel, and we'll compare and contrast both of them, and then we'll decide which one's better, I guess. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
See you over on Brian's channel. Searching for tone. Sorry.
Stay tuned.